Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. We have got Brawl and Chain in the game. I'm planning on these being like two-part series. I do a real quick run through when they're stock. I do a real quick run through when they're evolved. You get the attack damage, you get a feel for what the villain can do. He's standing here for a reason. I didn't do this so you can't see his face or showcase him. This is about the only place I've gotten where I can get a singular hit with his secondary attack. So we're going to begin with his secondary attack. It's really cool. It's just like in the battle. It's basically a grappling hook or a grappling chain or whatever you want to call it. Right there, 62. Any other time I do this, if you increase the proximity to the target, you get multiple hits, and I'm having a hard time telling if it's 2 or 3, and I think sometimes it's 2, and I think sometimes it's 3, and I haven't figured out the spatial relationship to dictate which one happens and when. So, I'm going to angle ourselves towards that guy, and that looks like double 62s to me. You can see they're like overlapping each other. That was a 93, obviously half of 62 is 31. So I honestly think it's just 2 hits, you know, 62, 62, 62, 93, etc. I feel like what their logic is if we go back towards this guy, okay, that just got him on the front side. If I'm closer to someone like this guy, I think there's an initial hit, and then there's like registering a pullback hit. So 62, 62. If that makes any sense to you. We'll showcase it again here. 62, 62, 62, 93. You just sometimes you see it best when you're close. Now we're getting a singular hit really close to him. Increase the distance just a tad, and we get the duplicates. And then if I come way back, that was 3. That was definitely 3 in my opinion. That looked like 2. I think that was 3 again. So you can kind of see what I'm saying. That looked like 2. That was like 3. You know. So 1 to 3 hits essentially, depending on your location, and it varies. If you're very, very far away and you can barely make contact, 1. If you're up close, 1. Anywhere in between, right up on the enemy and too far away to make contact, you will apparently do between 2 and 3 hits of damage. Again, that's a secondary attack, the B button here on the X button. Primary attack, let me actually, this right here is our secondary. So you get a feel for what it looks like, you know, non-enemy type deal. So that is kind of his hook. You can see it shoot out there. Then if we come in and we go primary, every time he does this spin thing. So as I approach him, you saw 1 hit of 145. However, if you're right up on an enemy, you can register 2 hits, 145 to 217. That worked really well to showcase that to you. So that is Brawl and Chain. That's what he looks like. Of course, there is Outlaw Brawl and Chain. I'll throw him in for you. But jump right there, it's pretty much what you expect from a fat walrus. You know, not much. He probably wouldn't be performing at SeaWorld anytime soon. But nonetheless, kind of bonus content. Outlaw Brawl and Chain only available at Target, at least here in the U.S. And where is that trap? I think this is it. I've got it set aside in a little special tray, so haven't used it in a long time, but I'm thinking this is him. So
Brawl and Chain.
Alright, note. He's got a slightly different appearance here. It's actually easier to pick out, you know, the hooks and everything in this coloration. Primary jump, again, same thing. Nothing changed there. Primary attack looks like that. Secondary attack looks like that. So let's do the secondary. Again, the exact same damage numbers. If you don't have this guy or scalpers raid your target, you're only missing like the visual at this point. 145, 217, as you can see there. And again, I'm not spamming it. You just press it once and it kind of does the combo himself. If I spam it, you still have that pause in between attacks. No tertiary attack, and again, that's the jump. So Brawl and Chain and Outlaw Brawl and Chain, both of them totally box stock at this point in time. We will come in once these guys are evolved. We'll get to showcase that, update the attack damage, and go from there. So, oneofwisdom.com, SkylanderClub.com. Make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube. And until we're back with the evolved form, thanks for watching, and I will catch you for that. Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here, 4:30 a.m. Christmas Eve. Hope you're having as good a time as me. What I'm doing here, I am in Chapter 8, Telescope Towers. If you recall, Thank you, Nightshade. In the live stream tonight, I got everything 100% minus the villain quest because I didn't do them. Reason I didn't do them is... Let me try and get Brawl Chain. Okay, because I wanted to record this, have it intact with the evolved attack damage. So we're going to, much to my dismay, pull Nightshade, who is fully evolved now. You'll get to see Brawl Chain's intro. We'll preview him real quick, and then we'll see what this quest is all about.
Brawl and Chain.
Okay, so that's what he looks like, box stock. His primary attack is what I call the combo hook. Basically gets 2 hits on there, and then the grappling hook is a secondary. I'll recap the attack damage at the arena, or the training grounds, but right now, we're going to do this.
Brawl and Chain. Good, wonderful. Check out this crazy dream I'm having about you.
Okay, want to deliver fairy nightlights? I suppose we do. Alright, Mastermind is next. I can't remember. I don't think it was too far away because the chests were all like backloaded.
So, in this dream of mine, you deliver fairy lights to all the Mabu houses. But you have to do it quickly. The sun is setting, and they don't like the darkness. That's when the nightmares come.
3, 2,
okay, so
1, go!
I guess this is the Tree of Light. He's a slow guy. My
Just
gosh.
take that lantern over to a house.
He's very slow. So I guess trees? Wait, okay, so no. So that's breakable. Okay, so that makes sense now. 10 minutes is the time we had. Oh lord, we've got enemies. Did not anticipate they're bad enemies too. Now let's go ahead and grab a light. I assume we can do that. I wish they would have like shown me the scope of this entire thing. So, okay, well if you're not gonna pursue me, that's fantastic. The biggest issue here, he is not a fast character at all. So, and I also don't know if we're headed towards the house or if we're just wandering back to where we started. And again, that's all complicated by the fact this guy is slow and we just headed back to where we'd been. So there's that. Okay. And I have a really bad habit of collecting things, as you should know. Like that, for example. Totally unnecessary, but it was 1, and yet there I go. So can we go this direction? Apparently we can break this wall. And let's run back this way. Okay, so there is a house there.
Light! Yay! Great. Now take another lantern to
Problem
the
now
next
is just
house.
getting... These seem to be very, very far from the Tree of Light. So I only have to do
Just take
7.
that lantern over to a house.
House! I just want house!
Okay. I guess we'll take this one. I usually like to go as far away as possible, but I don't see... why could we not move there? My goodness. Okay, I wish I could control the camera angle. That would be lovely. So there's a bounce pad. Okay, we've been here. That's not breakable. Where can we go? Okay, so down here, I guess? Now let's just jump. No sense walking properly.
You saved me from the
This one
dark.
could be tough, mainly because of the speed issues. Are there more houses down here? You know what? I need to check that out before we take off. So, I would assume there has to be one over there. Again, I wish we could control the camera manually. I'm also not sure why he didn't jump when I wanted him to. Okay, so I think there would have to be a house over that way. Not a fan of this angle. I wish I could control it somewhat. Okay, so there's our tree. So that's really not that far away. He's just really slow. Again, I can't stress enough how slow this guy is. He's not really built for this type of a thing, I don't think. So, we were going down this way. And then down here. And then all all the way over here and just hoping that there was a house. I tried to look ahead of ourselves and we got around here and still didn't see anything. And so I assume there has to be. And there's not going to be. Okay, yes, there is.
You saved me from
That is the
dark.
end of the houses here, unless we can go around this. Can't. So, oh wow, I really like those enemies. They're pretty cool. It's like a electronic frozen type deal. Okay, it seems like we should be way lower on time than this. I guess just because of how slow. I keep thinking like I'm running out of time. Not obviously like critical time, but I mean I keep thinking it's like going to be like 3 minutes left or something. So he's just painfully slow. He's kind of a neat villain. It's just, you know, speed isn't really his thing, you know. Alright, so the cool thing is those lights automatically come to us. Was there anywhere else we could go here? I think we did this already. I know we did that one obviously, but alright. How do you get down that direction? Okay, we can't go that way. I don't think we've been up these staircases yet, so... oh no. Can you jump on the trees? No, you can't. I really want that coin too. Okay, so that's a bounce pad. Where's it gonna take us? I don't know if I should take it or not, because I don't know where we're gonna go. There's a house right down here, so if I can drop off, I'm gonna play it safe. Okay, so thank you. That's a good deal. Now I want to scout this and see if there's any other houses here. Oh no. Okay, so that's a legit edge. That was really bad time to have something happen. Okay, this is like all we could do here, I guess. There's nowhere else to go, so we basically have eliminated this area. No clue where this will take us, but now's the time to use it. Oh wow, that's great. So I think this way has another one we can do. Where was that wall at? Somewhere. Again, it seems like we should be so much lower on time than this. I hate that camera angle. Alright, so haven't been here. Is it a treasure pot? It's a house, so that's fantastic.
Hooray for lanterns!
Now the question is, where's the last one? I don't see a house from here, and that's very bad. Like I don't see it. The good news is we got 4.5 minutes to wander aimlessly. The bad news is, I think that may be what we have to do. Okay, so at least he saved a little time hurdling that wall. First thing first, let's grab the lantern. His health is just fine at this point in time. This is our final lantern, and where do we take it? Okay, I think this was a dead end. Yes. Alright, so we got 4 minutes to try and find the last house, which I don't know where it is. And the cameras don't help me because I want to be looking this way, and we're looking the opposite direction. So, it would really be dumb if that was like the missing one, which we may do that. You never know. Okay, sometimes on the heroic challenges, you know, you gotta learn the ropes, and then you can just beast them from there on out. That is that. So this is like a totally desolate region that we cannot travel to unless there's a bounce pad hidden. He just wants hugs. I mean, why is he having to deliver lights? Okay, if we could just know where the 7th house was, that would be just fantastic, would it not? Alright, so we'll come back this way. I don't know. I mean, I thought we'd exhausted all of our options in this direction. It'd be nice if that tree counted. We spent a minute and we've not found anything. There's nothing there. I thought we'd done everything over here, but we will explore it again. Wait, is this it? Okay, that already has one. It didn't look like it did. Well, this isn't looking so great, folks. Again, I can't see it. Wait, is this a path? If it is, we are home free, no worries at all. Yeah, this is one, because the trees are there. So that bounce pad would have been nice to know it was there. Alright, this will get us done.
Hooray for lanterns!
You have made my dream of a safe, well-lit Mabu village a reality. Of course, this is still a dream right now, but when I wake up, I will reward you handsomely.
Okay, so we got that taken care of. Let's see what his aesthetics do. Maybe.
Huh? What? What happened? Brawl Chain? Oh yeah, I remember now. My dream. I guess I owe you one for that, huh? Well, here you go.
Fairy Nightlight.
That's what I call a chain
Okay, how does
reaction.
that look compared to Outlaw Brawl Chain? Is my question now that I don't have an answer to. And you know what? I realize I don't want to back out of here. I guess I could, but let me put Outlaw in and see what he looks like in this same level, same light. Because if he looks like this, then that's not a
Brawl and
smart thing.
Chain.
I guess you still get the...
Here I go.
Okay, so... Let's see, that looks evolved. Kind of a grayscale, red, white. That's Outlaw coming out. This is regular, now evolved, going in.
Brawl and Chain. Coming in.
I don't know. If they're different, they're eerily similar. But, you know, I guess just to make this easy, I'm gonna exit here. We'll go back to the academy, and I'll just progress towards... Because this was right at the start, so we're sure. We need to get some attack damage numbers done for Evolved Brawl and Chain. So that quest wasn't hard, it's just the first time you don't know where stuff is. And the biggest issue is distance and speed. Speed issue being Brawl and Chain is slow.
Ready.
So, alright, coming over here again, primary attack, what I call it, and these are all my own names, combo hook, because he hits twice, essentially, and then secondary attack, I call grappling hook. So, back to the spreadsheet. Alright, he was doing 145 to 217 two times stock. You're now doing 189 to 283, and you can see what I mean by the two times. So 189, 283, comma, 2x. And then his grappling hook was doing 62 to 93. Again, it looks like that. And he is now doing 80, so that should be 120 if we could ever get a critical hit. Come on, man. Well, I mean, at least it's a nice round number, so you know you don't have to round her. There we go, finally, thank you. 80 to 120. Outlaw has the same stats. I don't know what he does if you evolve him. I suppose I could venture out and do that. I want to get a good look at him here. This guy looks brown in this light. And he's got kind of some spots, the red hats. Okay. So, actually up here you can sometimes get a better character look. Okay, so pinkish, whitish. I mean, the light changes so much. That's probably my best look right here by Flynn. So, I would say he's definitely brown and brown. Let me throw Outlaw in now. See what he looks like. I think he's like a darker gray-black scheme.
B and C ready.
Well, you know, if he were to evolve, I have to wonder what he'd look like. I don't want to go through another like 10 minutes. You can see he's doing the factory damage there. But
Get over here.
I don't know. I mean, I'll have to play around with that. But the main thing is, you know what Brawl Chain looked like stock. You know what he did attack damage wise. And lastly, you got to see his quest and see his evolved attack damage. And we covered the difference between the two. Take that link at the top to go to my personal site, oneofwisdom.com. I'll have this video. I'll have the attack damage numbers for you. I will also find them on the Skylander Club Forum. Link for that will be at the bottom or just below mine. It kind of depends what mood I'm in. That's it. If you like what you see here, make sure to subscribe, leave a like. It is much appreciated. Similarly, follow me on Twitch. Why? Because I'm going to stream a lot of Skylanders Trap Team. You can follow along, interact with me on the chat, and have a good time. Similarly, you can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks for watching. I'm going to end this. We're going to go back to Chapter 8, head off for Mastermind's quest. I think it was pretty close to Brawl Chains, I should say. So I'm going to do that. I will catch you there, and once again, thanks for watching.